What if I told you that the life you want is slipping away? Not because you can't achieve it, but because you keep waiting. There comes a moment in every life where comfort becomes the enemy, where the familiar starts to feel like a cage. And if you're watching this right now, I believe you're standing in that exact moment, because deep down, you know you were made for more, not average, not safe, not predictable. More. But here's the truth, most people won't tell you. Greatness is not convenient. It doesn't show up when you feel ready. It doesn't wait for your schedule to clear up. It doesn't care about your excuses, your past, or your fears. Greatness demands something from you. It demands discipline when motivation fades. It demands courage when fear gets loud. It demands action when everything inside you wants to hesitate. And, right now, you have a decision to make. You can stay where you are, scrolling, wishing, waiting for the perfect moment. Or you can decide that today is the day you draw a line in the sand and say, enough. Enough doubting yourself. Enough playing small. Enough letting fear dictate your future. Because here's the reality. Nobody is coming to save you. No perfect opportunity. No magical breakthrough. No sudden wave of confidence. It's on you. And that might sound heavy, but it's also the most empowering truth you'll ever hear. Because if it's on you, then it's in your control. Think about that. Your future is not written by your past. It's written by your decisions, right now, in this moment. Every successful person you admire made a choice at some point. Not a comfortable choice, not an easy one. A hard, uncomfortable, uncertain decision to keep going when it would have been easier to quit. They didn't have everything figured out. They didn't feel ready. They just started. And that's where most people fail. They wait. They wait for confidence before taking action. But confidence doesn't come first. Action does. They wait for clarity before moving forward. But clarity comes because you move. They wait for the perfect plan. But perfection is just procrastination in disguise. You don't need more time. You don't need more resources. You don't need permission. You need to start right now with what you have, where you are. Because every day you delay is another day. You drift further away from the life you say you want. And let me ask you something. How much longer are you willing to wait? Another year? 5 more years? A lifetime? Because time doesn't slow down. It doesn't pause while you figure things out. It keeps moving. And the question is, are you moving with it or are you standing still? The uncomfortable truth is this. Staying where you are might feel safe, but it's costing you everything. It's costing you your potential, your growth, your future. And one day, if you don't act, it will cost you your peace, because you'll be left wondering, what if? What if you had tried? What if you had taken the risk? What if you had believed in yourself just a little more? Don't let your life become a collection of what ifs. Let it become a story of action, a story of resilience, a story of refusing to settle, because you are capable of more than you've allowed yourself to believe, and it's time to prove it. Now here's where everything changes, because knowing you're capable isn't enough. You have to act on it. You have to build that version of yourself day by day, decision by decision. And let me be clear, this is where most people fall off, not because they aren't talented, not because they aren't smart, but because they aren't consistent. Consistency is the separator. It's not what you do once that defines you, it's what you do repeatedly. It's not the big dramatic moments. It's the small, disciplined actions that no one sees. Waking up early when you don't feel like it. Putting in the work when nobody's watching. Choosing growth over comfort again and again. That's what builds greatness. And yes, it's hard. There will be days you doubt yourself. Days you feel like quitting. Days when nothing seems to be working, but those are the moments that matter most. because that's where your character is tested. Anyone can chase a dream when it's exciting, when progress is fast, when results are visible. But can you keep going when it's slow, when it's frustrating, when it feels like you're getting nowhere? Because that's the difference between people who dream and people who achieve. Achievers don't stop when it gets hard. They adjust, they adapt, they push forward anyway. They understand something powerful. Success is not about avoiding failure. It's about outlasting it. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every setback is a lesson. Every mistake is feedback. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger. So stop fearing failure and start using it. Because the only real failure is quitting. Let that sink in. As long as you keep going, you haven't failed. You're still in the game. You're still building something. And one day, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week, but one day, everything will start to connect. The work you put in, the discipline you built, the resilience you developed, it will all come together, but only if you don't quit. So when you walk away from this video, don't just feel motivated. Take action. Set a goal. Make a plan. Do something, anything, that moves you forward. Because motivation fades. It always does. But discipline, that's what carries you. That's what turns dreams into reality, and you have that within you, right now. So stand up, step forward, and take control of your life, because no one else will do it for you. And the life you want, it's waiting, but it's not coming to you. You have to go get it.